Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here again. Time for a little obscure 80s hard rock here with Teas'n Pleas'n and Dangerous Toys from Texas. Remember this track? Because I sure as hell do. Been stuck in my head all week. Had to sit down and learn it last night, and I figured I might as well bang out a tutorial for it as well for the 6 or 7 of you who might want to learn it. Now, I think that this was the only song of theirs that really made much of a dent on the rock charts, MTV and whatnot at the time. But the bloody thing slaps hard, and it deserves a bit of love. At least I think so. So we're going to give it some love today. I'm going to show you guys how to play it, yeah? Let's close it and get started. All right then, Teas'n Pleas'n and Dangerous Toys from 1989, I believe. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial, and this one has a great opening riff. Love this. Right, great riff that, love that. So we're starting with an A power chord. We're going to hit this A power chord twice. Then you're going to hammer on 3 to 4 of the A string. Then you're going to do a double hammer on from 2 to 3 of the low E. Right back to another A power chord twice. Going to hammer 3 on to 4 again of the A string. And then we're going to go 2, 3, 2 of the low E. Right? And then right back to an A power chord again and start the riff again. Now that 2, 3, 2 is a bit palm muted, right? So you repeat that riff twice at the beginning of this track, and then we drop into the first verse. Right, and back into the main riff for one repeat. So the first verse here is a D power chord down to a G power chord here on the 5-7 of the D and the G. You're going to move that up to an A sharp power chord on the 8-10 of the D and the G. And then you're going to grab this little C major double stop here on the 10 of the D and the 9 of the G. Back to the main riff. And then you repeat it once. And then back into this again. Riff. Repeat it twice. And then we drop into the pre-chorus, which is an E power chord up to a B power chord. We're going to strike this one, I think, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you drop onto that B, move it back to C, and do the exact same thing, moving it up to G. And then you drop into the main riff, which is the chorus, and you repeat it twice. And then into the second verse. Repeating this, right? Repeat this twice. Pre-chorus. Main riff. Chorus. Twice. And then we drop into the bridge. I think I got the wrong house. So then, this bridge riff here. We're going to start with a couple of palm muted open E strings. You're going to go 4, 5, 4 of the A. And then 2 more palm muted open E's. Then you're going to go 4, 5 again, back to 4, slide it back to 2. Then you're going to drop into a G power chord, hit it 4 or 5 times and move it into A. Repeat. Start the bridge again. Repeat. And at this point we're going to move it into B. strike that B chord, I don't know, 8 or 9 times, right? And then choke it off. Man, I think I got the wrong house. And then we drop into the solo, and the solo is in E minor. Something like that, right? That's about 95% accurate, I'd say. I didn't put a whole lot of time and effort into learning this solo, but that's pretty close to what he's doing here. So we're soloing in the key of E minor, kind of using a mix of major and minor going on here. And so we're starting with this double stop bend here on the 14 of the G and the 15 of the B string with your pinky. Right, bending that 14, you're going to kind of repeat that 4 times. And then we're into that little lick there, so we're kind of sliding into 14, going off to 13 of the G, 4 times in a row. Right, that's kind of like the major third. And then after you do that 4 times, you're going to slide into 17 of the B. And then we're into this kind of little shreddy, like little lick. And then back into more of those double stop bends, right? The exact same ones that we started the solo with. So this little kind of, you know, E natural minor shred type lick. Right, and then you're going to do some more of those double stop bends, finishing on the 12, right, of the G. So 12, 13, 15, 12, 14, 15, right, something like that. And then back into those double stop bends. One more time. But you know, when you get it up at speed, it sounds a little more impressive. And then we're going to switch into A. So we're going to slide into the 20th fret of the B string and start bending that, kind of unison bends, right, along with the 17 of the high E. Right, you're going to do that like 6 or 7 times. And then you're going to drop onto the 20 of the high E, give that a full step bend. It's just a lot of play here on the 17 20s of the B and the high E. And then you're going to do a little back and forth here between 20 and 17. Right? And then you're going to do a trill. And then grab your bar if you have one and just give it a lot of crazy vibrato on that trill. And that's pretty much the solo. Right? Something like that. And then we're going to grab an E power chord and then just slide out of it, and then he's going to do all this vamping, you know, scoobity-bop, shibbity-bop, that kind of stuff. And then we grab a D power chord and we slide out of that. And then we drop into this slow, bluesy kind of feel of the main riff. Bum, bum. Using all the same notes as the main riff, right? A power chord, 3 to 4. And then you drop onto that 4. Right, 2 to 3. 3, 4, choke it off. And you repeat this 4 times. Right, at one point, he grabs a G string here at the 5th fret, you know, pinch harmonic bend there at the 5th fret of the G string, drops the whammy bar, right? Something like that. and then we drop back into the main riff until the end of the track, and it just, you know, repeats a couple of choruses. And there you go. That is how you play Teas'n Pleas'n. For the 5 of you out there who want to learn this one. I certainly hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. And if you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.